In a peaceful town by the riverside lived a boy named Arjun. He was bright, curious, and full of dreams. But like many his age, his greatest enemy was not the world outside. It was his own mind. Every morning he promised himself to study for at least 2 hours, but 10 minutes later his phone would buzz and there he was, scrolling endlessly. He'd tell himself, just 5 minutes, but those 5 minutes always turned into an hour. One evening, his father noticed his frustration and said gently, "Arjun, you remind me of a story about a warrior who couldn't win battles because his sword was blunt. The warrior wasn't weak, he just never sharpened his weapon. Your mind is that sword. If you don't discipline it, you'll never win the battles of life." Arjun nodded but didn't understand. The next day, his father took him to meet Master Dev, an old monk known for his wisdom. When Arjun explained his problem, Master Dev smiled and handed him a bamboo basket. "Go to the river," the monk said, "and bring me back some water in this basket." Arjun was puzzled but obeyed. He dipped the basket into the river, but by the time he returned, the water had drained out. He tried again and again, but the result was the same. Exhausted, he said, "Master, this is useless." "The basket cannot hold water," Master Dev replied calmly. "Look closely at the basket." Arjun noticed that the dirty, dusty basket was now clean and shining. The master said, "This is what happens when you discipline your mind. You may not see results immediately, but each effort cleans away a little bit of distraction, laziness, and doubt. Until one day, your mind becomes sharp and pure." Those words struck deep within Arjun. From that day, he decided to train his mind like a warrior trains his sword. He started small, waking up at 5 a.m., keeping his phone away while studying, and meditating for 10 minutes daily. The first few days were difficult. His thoughts ran wild. His body begged for comfort. But every time his mind wandered, he gently brought it back. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Slowly, Arjun began to notice a change. He could focus longer. His anger reduced. He felt calm even when things went wrong. 1 year later, his school announced a state-level quiz competition. The best students from different schools would compete. Arjun's teacher nominated him. He hesitated at first but remembered Master Dev's words. The one who controls his mind controls his world. During the final round, the hall was tense. Some students were whispering, some panicking, some giving up. But Arjun sat still, breathing deeply, focused only on the question in front of him. His disciplined mind worked like a laser. When the results were announced, Arjun had won first place. His school cheered, and his father's eyes filled with pride. Later that evening, Arjun visited Master Dev and said, "Master, I finally understand what you meant. The mind is the greatest tool we have, but only if we learn to control it." Master Dev smiled. "Yes, Arjun. Most people spend their lives trying to control others, but the wise spend their lives mastering themselves. The real battlefield is not outside, it's within." From that day forward, Arjun continued to live with the same discipline. He became known not just for his intelligence, but for his calmness, focus, and inner strength. Years later, when young students came to him for advice, he would always say, "A distracted mind will lead you nowhere, but a disciplined mind will take you anywhere." So if you ever feel like your mind is running wild, pause, don't fight it, train it. Start small, wake up early, finish what you start. Sit in silence for a few minutes daily, because your success, your peace, your entire destiny depends on one thing: how well you discipline your mind. And remember, your next chapter begins not when life gets easier, but when your mind gets stronger. Start today. If this story inspired you, don't just stop here. Start disciplining your mind today. Like this video, share it with someone who needs focus, and subscribe for more stories that strengthen your heart and sharpen your mind. Your transformation begins now. Thank you.